Welcome to some foot love this morning. We're going to start by taking each of our toes and circling them around, circling in one direction and then back the other way, and then moving to the next toe and then back, and so on through each of the toes on each foot, giving them a little bit of extra mobility. And you can do this anywhere, anytime, sitting on the couch watching TV, wherever you feel like, maybe not the supermarket queue so much. And then place the heel down and you can push the toes, bending them forward, and then pull back with your fingers so that you're moving the feet, the toes, forward and back, giving them a little bit of a stretch that way. And then take your fingers and place each finger between each toe. Like you're interlocking your fingers, but you're interlocking fingers with toes, and then have a little waving action with your hand. So you're moving the whole foot as well as the toes. And then you'd repeat that on both sides, so both feet are getting the love. And then from there, if you have some tennis balls, just one tennis ball is enough, or I've got 2 tennis balls in a sock that I've tied in a knot at each end. And come to standing. Place the ball of your foot onto the tennis ball and then push up and down a little bit. So you're giving your sole of your foot a little bit of a massage. You can do this for a little bit longer and then change and take the heel onto the tennis ball and then push down and lift up. So it's good for the muscles of the legs as well. You're having to push and lift. And you can do a little bit more massaging, just rolling the foot around on one ball at a time, or maybe even between the balls, getting a little bit of stimulation to the sides of the feet. Choosing on how tightly you have the knots of the sock will give you more or less stimulation to the foot. And remember that you would always repeat that on both feet. And then moving the sock balls off to the side, roll onto the edge of your foot so that you've got a little bit of stimulation up the side of the leg and out the side of the foot as well. And then come onto the inside edge of the foot. You can stay for longer and then come onto the top of the foot where you might like to roll from little toe to big toe. There's lots of things we can do with our feet. So if you want to repeat that on the other side, you can just start the video again. And then we can give our feet a little bit of a massage. If you're comfortable sitting in shoelace, this is great because you can work with both feet at once. I'm pushing my thumbs into the pad of the foot, just finding any little juicy places, maybe doing a little bit of a circular action. Of course, if this is not a comfortable way for you to sit, you can just hold on to your foot and give it a little massage. Just finding those little places on the sole of the foot that feel like they need a little bit of TLC. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video for some foot love, and this is something you can do every day. How often do we ignore our feet, and how much hard work do they do? So give them some attention. Enjoy.